And so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today topic is the mobile testing. Okay, this is one of the favorite topic. I have given one of the presentation on this particular topic in my company, and it's a really a great session. We will see that why I have that topic. I have chosen mobile testing a misconception, right? Okay, let's start. So why we call mobile testing a misconception, right? So okay, uh, let me okay, fine. uh, Whenever you hear this term mobile testing, whether you are a developer or you are a QA or you are a BA or any management guy or anything, right? Whenever you hear okay, mobile testing, what comes into the mind? Like if you are a QA, generally these terms like APM, Calabash, Robotium tools, etc. Different tools generally comes into your mind, right? Source Labs, Perfecto. If you want to run auto on the clouds, then functional performance testing generally, how to do the functional testing and the performance testing of your mobile app. Okay, whether you are going to do the automated way or the manual way, kind of comes to your mind. Okay, then testing on different operating system like iOS and Android, different things, right? And in developers, it generally comes to their mind that okay, what language they are going to, or what tools they are going to write their app into, like Objective C, Swift, and there are different tools now in the market to write the app. All these things comes to your mind, right? But you never actually go into the details into the mobile testing. What is a mobile testing actually is. So in this session we are going to see what a mobile testing is actually is. Okay, okay. So few basic points whenever you are testing any particular app. Okay, so these are few points comes to our mind, like what customer are trying to achieve with your app. That should point should be clear. How do customer use the app? Okay, what are the different kind of user attached to your particular app? Okay, under what conditions the customer is going to use your app while running. If it's a running app, while driving, it's a Ola Uber kind of thing. Different. If it's a gaming, it will be indoor kind of thing, right? So you should think on these terms. What happens when something went wrong? Okay, if how your app crashed, is app confusing? Okay, your app should not be confusing. First thing, very clear. Okay, what is whenever you open an app, what is the first impression comes, right? Does the app feel slow kind of thing? So, and while testing you should uh, make sure that what's the weather is like, whether it's a summer or winter or cloudy, anything, right? So it's I have written, not a joke. So we will I will show you in this particular session, your app actually depends on weather also, right? So what is the weather outside or inside, so that actually have an impact on your app. Okay, so we will see all this non-functional aspect of an app. That's why I'm giving this particular session, because all the people are always think about only this particular thing whenever they hear the mobile testing word, right? Fine, let's start with the okay. So never under any circumstanding blame yourself. Okay, so whenever you are not able to understand any app, okay, so don't blame it yourself. Okay, this is the first thumb rule. If the you are not able to understand the app, so it's not your mistake at all. It is the company mistake. They are not able to create a great and user friendly app. That's why people are getting confused. And if you are getting confused, so then I'm 100% sure that a lot of people in the world will going to be get confused if you are, as an employee, are confused, right? Mobile devices are hard to use because of the small screen, hard disk, and anything. So that's why it is very important that your app should be very clear and crisp. Okay, and mobile generally need use in the weird situation like while driving, walking, etc. It's not a desktop, it's not a laptop that you sit somewhere cafeteria and office and you use that. Okay, then if you find app hard to use, then yeah, this point we have already discussed. Then the industry put a lot of money, effort, technology into the app, and if some people are feeling stupid because of your app, then it's not their fault, it's the company and technology team fault, right? Okay, next point. We have already discussed this thing. First launch test. Okay, this is the first launch test. Okay, what is that? This is very important. Whenever you launch your app first time, okay, can you guess by just looking at the icon of your app what the app is all about? It should be clear, right? Like in the Flipkart or Amazon, the wheel cart is there on the app, right? So it show as okay, this app is something about the shopping kind. So the your icon is very important in case of app. Does the app load it quickly? If your app is not loading quickly within 1 2 seconds, so it's high chances that people are going to delete your app straight away. Does the app, okay, there is splash screen comes whenever you open your app. So before loading your login page or home page, in between a splash screen comes. Okay, so that splash screen should be very clear. It should give actually the idea what the app is all about. Okay, so when the app loaded, observe the first screen. Okay, take a breath and just observe the first screen, what the app is all about. Okay, very important. Does the app ask about any permission or any personal data? If your app is asking for your personal data, so there will be high chances that people won't give you the personal data and they will delete the app. So don't ask too much personal data from the users, so they become uncomfortable with your questions. Okay, this is the first launch test. Very important. No automation, no manual. People are generally focused on this particular part. Next is deletable offenses. What are the deletable offenses? Okay, 2 points you need to uh, uh, be in your mind that mobile user don't have a lot of patience. Today people are really very impatient, right? Yeah, they just delete. If they don't like your app within 1 2 seconds, they're simply going to delete your app, that's it. So you have most 15 to 20 seconds to convince that particular person that okay, this app is for you, right? Otherwise that person is never going to again download your app. Then second point is that nothing, if anything frustrate them, whether the app is loading very slow or anything, if it's confusing, anything, so just forget about, your app is going to be deleted. Few reasons. uh, Difficult to use, slow, app freezes, crash, poor visual design, app forced to share private information, copycat, that is you have created a duplicate means already that features are in any other app in the market, so which is widely using, so you are not giving any new to the person, so why should I install your app, right? This is very important. Visible features of mobile. Okay, what are the visible, whenever you look at the mobile, what are the visible features like hard case? Okay, we can see, okay, a resolution, touch screen, speaker, microphone, volume control, camera, charging, connecting point, headset. These are the visible features of a mobile. Everybody can see. Okay, but hidden component of a mobile which we never think of is like the antenna. There is an antenna inside the mobile. Okay, it is not visible, but there is an antenna. Okay, Wi-Fi for the network connection, Wi-Fi port. Internally, there is a Wi-Fi antenna is there. Bluetooth, NFC near field communication, sensor for detecting movement, light, proximity. All these sensor, vibration motor. So means these are the hidden things inside the mobile which we generally focus on. But these are very important aspects whenever you test your application, so you should have back of the mind that okay, mobile is consisting of these many component. Okay, sensor play a really important while you test your app. Okay, So all your app is totally depend upon the sensors. Nowadays your smartphone are full of sensors, so you have to test against each and every sensor. We will see in this particular channel how sensor are actually going to affect your application. Okay, now one question. Anybody notice that the app seems to perform slow when the device is hot or when the battery is low? Just think for a minute. So what I want to say is that whenever your battery is below 10% or 15%, or when your device is very hot, so some apps are behave randomly, right? They crashed or they become very slow. So there is a reason behind that. Okay, so you should test your app when your battery is 5%, 1%, 2%. Okay, there is a threshold level for the battery. So you should actually test your app in those conditions. Okay, so what are the reason actually behind that? So we are going to see all these things, device optimizations. We are going to see what you should test when your device is hot, when the battery is low, light effect, when you are testing your app in dark room and cloudy environment, when in a bright sunlight, etc., etc. We are going to see how and why to test in these conditions. Proximity is whenever you are looking at your app comes to know that you are looking into it. Okay, whenever you look at any other different thing, so app automatically closes down the screen or just to save the memory, all these things, right? So I'm just giving you the brief idea that your app is not about only the functional. Okay, functional I can say is only the 10, 20, 30% part, but your app is need to be tested against the non-functional part what we are discussing, because this is the real scenario. People are using your app in real conditions, so you need to test your app in those conditions. Otherwise, you know what happen, people will, you have put a lot of efforts in your app development, but at end of the day people are not going to use your app, right? So, uh, so I'm just this is a short introduction kind of thing. So I'm stopping this video here, and in the next chapter we will see that how all this one by one we will go deep into the sensor, how your sensor actually affect your app, and what and how you should test against each and every sensor, right friend? So I hope this particular session has widened your thoughts, right? So just whenever next time you develop or you test or you write the functionality, or as a BA or as a management guy, whenever you think about a mobile app development, just think about these aspects. These are really, really very important. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching this particular video. Just stay tuned. The next video will be coming very shortly. Thank you, friends. Bye.